Good morning. So I keep reading a lot of things about online marketing and network marketing, and I just get a little sad at seeing certain behaviors repeated. There's effective behaviors when you're running one of those businesses, and there's ineffective behaviors. So I want to talk to you today about spamming versus not having, you have to create it first, creating an authentic conversation. So I'm Marla Copal, and I've been coaching and teaching sales skills for over 35 years. And I quickly found out that with all the trainings I had received, where they were really almost trying to script you into anything, the only thing that you want to have a little script around is how you would describe your products, how you would describe your service. But even then, it has to relate to the person you're speaking with. So in other words, if someone's running around with an issue, you need to know how that product is going to help that issue or not. And if you don't present that product. And I see this happening a lot. So people actually spam not only in posts, but they spam when they're talking to people. So let me give you an example. When I used to do a lot of trade shows, something I haven't done for a couple of years, it's always funny. There's always someone who comes up to the table or to your demonstration, or they're staring at your sign and they go, "What is this?" Well, they just read a sign that said 3 important things. And I saw them looking at the sign. So my obvious question before just blurting out 50 pieces of information is to say, what caught your attention on that sign? And they tell me pain management. Okay, good. What kind of pain are you talking about? And then the conversation evolves from there, and it gets authentic because I want to serve them. I ask them enough questions. I'm totally not focused on what my product is. I'm focused on what do they need? Where do they need to get in their healing process? What do they need to resolve in their daily life? Like, is it disturbing their work? I need all that information. Good morning. But here's the challenge. You get into some of these teams where people don't have these skills. So in network marketing, over 50% of the people quit in the first year. Yeah, they quit. Why? Multiple reasons. But a lot of people are running around saying, I don't want to be salesy. A lot of them are going, well, I've got the script down, but everybody's ignoring me and they're not answering me. Right, because you are spamming them. You are spamming them with a solution before they even have a desire for the solution. You're spamming them with things that work for you, but they don't have the same problems. So spam needs to die. It needs to die because what spam does is it generates this whole negative conversation around network marketing. And a lot of you love your network marketing business, but it depends on which statistic you read. Some people say that 25% of people in the network marketing business make a profit, 25% break even, and the others quit. But let me ask you this. What's a profit? $1 a year? Yeah, I mean, that can be considered a profit if you just made $1 profit. So actually only 3% of the industry is making the big money. So if you want to be part of that 3%, spamming will not get you there. It is not the vehicle. Learning how to have an authentic conversation with someone. And first of all, you have to create it from the moment they touch base with you. And there's so many ways to do that. People are touching base with you on Facebook. They're touching base with you on emails. They're touching base with you on phone calls. And so what you have to do is create a core piece of you that actually understands how to understand each person's buying code. And that's something that I explain in my training classes. And when you do that, you're able to adapt to them. You're better able to seek out their desire, their need, and what would feel good as a solution for them. And sometimes people come up saying they want this solution, but when you're having an authentic conversation, you may actually find it's this solution. So I've had people do that before. They go, oh, well, you know what? Now that you've told me that, that really isn't my problem. I think this is my problem. Oh, interesting. But I wouldn't have found that. Then they would have taken a product home. They would have been dissatisfied with it. It would have sat on the shelf, sat in the drawer, gone into the garage, whatever it did, gone to Goodwill, because they didn't know how to apply it differently. And so I'm being a little generic here because I don't want to pitch a specific product, but I do want to have you understand that spamming, which is just putting a price out, telling them about this great product, telling them about the berries and the other goodies that are in the drink, or the this and the that, like they could lose weight. Well, maybe we don't want to lose weight. Maybe that isn't the issue. See, you could always talk to me about having more energy, but not if it's caffeine related. So everybody has to qualify their conversation. So in order to get into an authentic conversation, you have to really understand how to find out what that customer values. What do they value? What do they value in their life? What's in their lifestyle? What are all the discoveries that you need to make before you can even start to put up a solution for them? So I have actually, for over 25 years, trained something called the buying code, and I help people break that code so that what can happen for them is they can have easier conversations with just anybody they ever talk to, whether it's somebody in the grocery line or elsewhere, because you'll understand very, very quickly that when people ask you questions, that is, and they say, what do you have? That is not the time to sell. That is the time to discover. When you throw up stuff on spam, you need to think about what are all the desires that you've helped people with. And then you need to create commentaries and posts that attract people in that go, oh yeah, I feel that way. I feel that way, which is the same thing you do when you're having a conversation with someone. Find out how they feel about this, or what's uncomfortable, or what are they frustrated with. It can go so many different ways. So today I want you to really understand that if you're spamming and you're frustrated and it's not working, and you're going to be one of those 50% who quit your network marketing business, it's time to connect with me. You get a hold of me at successwithmarla.com, or you leave me a comment below that says connect or say yes, and I'll just do my thing and say on Messenger, I can help you. What is it that you are questioning? Because I want to know where you are in your head when it comes to your professional skills. And yes, it takes professional skills to do network marketing. It's not a just go talk to 100 people kind of thing. It's not just take this script and talk to people. The thing nobody ever teaches you is the first, depends on how much time you have, but the first few minutes to 15 minutes, if you have it, you may spend getting to know the client so that they feel comfortable with you. When you make your product presentation, it won't take you any time at all. Because there's a lot of you out there that have 30, 40, and 50 products. How do you know which one to talk to each person about? So you really want to develop an authentic conversation style using the buying code to interpret how each person is going to make their buying choices. And then you have an alignment that's going to allow you to make more sales, get more referrals, and get repeat business. So I'm Marla Copal. Check in with me. Say yes if you want to know more. I've got a class coming up on March 12th. So watch for my information coming soon. Talk to you later.